Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Chongqing. And today you find us, we're back over the river in GaoYao. We are heading down to the Shangqingwan village just to have a look at what's changed. We haven't been here for about 3 months or so. If you saw that earlier video, you know they're doing heaps of stuff down here, making it into a little tourist spot. There was still heaps of work going on back last time we were here. We're going to go and just have a look around here at where we stand now. We have a train heading over the bridge that we've just walked over. So let's whip our camera around here. So here we are walking down the hill. It'll be interesting to see how close the river is up to the village itself as well, because the river is sitting high and this is quite low down. So we'll see where things stand here. We do have quite a crowd of people heading up. I think things are about sort of getting ready to close. It's just about 5 o'clock here, but there should still be some people around. So here in front of us now we have the old church, which is absolutely spectacular. Oh wow, they've got a little man-made lake down there in front of us. Looks like they've finished building whatever that, well actually no, they've finished building the exterior of that building in front of us. I can see people up on the top of it, but it still looks like they're doing interiors. Wow, this water is much higher than we normally see it. There's normally quite a bit more land down there before you get to the water, but not today. And these buildings here, I love these. These just look so good. They've done such a good job here. Still got work going on, of course. And a lot of the buildings up behind here are also still, well, were still under construction last time I was down here, so we'll see where they stand today. So we've got some timber being worked on in there. Looks like we've got stuff up on the second floor here open. I've seen a few people sat up there, so that's probably connected with the coffee house here. Which is called, what is it? GaoYao Coffee. Okay, let's wander down. We'll have a look, might have a look over the bridge here first and see where things stand. It has been raining all day, so I'm not expecting a whole lot to be happening. Oh wow, they've put a couple of great big eyes up here. And they're moving around. That's a bizarre look. Oh wow, I'd never noticed this before. I don't know if this is new or I just not noticed, but this in here, just packed in with wood and then roped in. Wow, that's really interesting. All right, let's wander up here. We're going to get over this bridge and have a look over the other side here and see what we've got going on. So once we've finished here, we're also going to go for a little walk up to the beach area, the new beach area over in GaoYao. Have a look at what's going on there. And yeah, so we're just out for a little walk before dinner, and then I'm actually going to stay over GaoYao. I think we're going to find somewhere over here to have dinner this evening. Where that'll be, I don't know yet, but we'll see. So we've got a water catchment area down here. We've got steps leading right down there, so I wonder if they're going to turn that into some sort of swimming area or something. That'd be really cool. We've got water flowing down through here. try and get, no, we can't get terribly close. We'll have to have a look from down the bottom. But yeah, heaps of stuff going on. Just trying to avoid some of the worst of these puddles down here underneath my feet. Wow, that looks gorgeous. And then these are the newly constructed buildings over here, which look really good. All right, let's get over the bridge and go and have a look what they've done over here. Wow, these look amazing. I love the way they've done these. Looks really, really good. Such a great job. We've got a tree branch has crashed down onto part of it here. No doubt during one of the recent storms. Oh, we got a lot of water here. All right, we'll be very, very careful walking through this little section. Okay, so closed off here. We've still got work going on there, but then we can get up onto the top of these buildings and have a look. So looking back over the way we've just come, wow, they've done such a great job. And then here's sort of how they've constructed the building. So it's just cement been molded into shapes to look like stone. It looks fantastic. And then all the fencing along here, again, concrete, but made to look like branches or vines or something. Such a great job. Really, really nice. Okay, let's wander back down through here. And we'll go and have a look what else we can see here. Oh, this water here is fairly substantial. Okay, we're past that. Right, are we going to go? No, we're not going to head up that way. We're going to go back over to here. I'm just going to go and have a look and see if see where they are with the rest of this construction that's been going on over this way. But it is such an amazing spot. Again, I've pointed this out before, but I love how they have not got rid of the trees and stuff to build this stuff. They've incorporated the trees into the design. So here's a real tree, and then here's a fake tree. It's spectacular how they've done all this. Such a great job. Okay, so over to the left here, we had a heap of buildings that were under construction. Looks like they still are by the look of it. So this part here is all still closed off. We do have another shop open here. Was this? No, China Co-op. No, that was open last time I was here. Heaps of hammering and bashing going on in here, so some sort of a new temple or something under construction in there. Still working on that, so yeah, they've still got a bit of work to be done, but we see all the wooden frames being put in all the windows, and looks spectacular. I'm really, really looking forward to getting back down here once everything's completed and seeing the finished product. Oh, so down here we have this waterway that we saw from the beginning, the water heading down that way, and that looks like it's coming right back up through here underneath this building. That looks like toilets being built in there, so public toilets are going to be available. Lots of bamboo and stuff growing in there. It's just, yeah, very, very impressive work they're doing here. Okay, and down these steps, they are very, very steep. So here's the old buildings. So they haven't started doing these ones up yet. But as we head up this way, we see more of the old sort of buildings, but with a lot more work being done. With lanterns up through here and a bit of a pathway. Also, maybe there is something new open down here. We'll go for a little wander through here and have a look. Wow, that woodwork looks really, really nice. That's, I don't know what type of wood that is, but it looks fantastic. Oh wow, look up in here. It is looking spectacular. And all these buildings through here being done. Wow. So new staircase and everything in there. Oh, we got more toilets in here. Women here, men around the other side. Ah, so once they've finished here, looks like from that upper level up earlier, looks like we'll be able to walk right the way through here between the buildings. How good does that look? Wow, look at these. Really, really nice. Okay, let's head back this way, and we're going to head back back upstairs, up through the village, and get a look from the top. I was going to bring the drone down and get some more drone shots today, but as we can see with this weather, it is just not conducive to it at all. Oh wow, look at this door in here. That is spectacular. Really, really nice. So this is China Co-op in here. We've got another new building under construction here, which again, we don't know what this is going to be yet, but just so much going on out here. I hope they get it done soon. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this winds up. All right, let's head on up the stairs here. Some more work being done down through here. Wow. Yeah, they're going all out here, really putting in the effort. So we are going to get up to the main road up here. Then we're going to head back down in towards sort of GaoYao itself and head over to the, just figuring out which way to go here, whether we go straight up or around to our left here. Might go around to our left. We haven't been up through this way, I don't think. So I'm not sure what we're going to find up here. If we can even access up through here. No, looks like we're at a dead end. Okay, back down we go. Okay, carry on up the way. More public toilets here on our right. Hey. Yeah, I was saying we were going to bring the drone out, but with this weather out and about, just no, not going to risk it. May well be okay, but I'm not going to take the chance. Wow, look up. Got a big balloon sitting up on that balcony up there. This also here looks really good. You get over the other side of the river there of an evening, looking back over this way. They're starting to get lights and stuff put up in here. And it looks really, really good. It's what actually gave me the idea to head back over here today. I was doing a video the other night down along the river and looked over and saw the place and went, wow, we should get back over there and have a look again. But all these colours they've painted these buildings, they look really good. I've mentioned before, personally, I prefer the old brickwork being left exposed. I think it looks absolutely stunning. I love it. But, as I've also mentioned before, you can go and see that stuff in any of dozens and dozens and dozens of villages. I really like, even though I'd prefer to see the original brickwork, I really like that they're doing something different. Make the place stand out. Make it somewhere worthy of people coming to visit. It's, oh, what's that banging behind? If we got a, no, I think we've got a large vehicle coming up on the road, up above us, up on the right. I don't think they'll be coming through here. Yeah, it's such a good job. They've really done well. Okay, let's have a look at the view from up here. So we have the church steeple down through the centre there. I've mentioned before, you get down behind this building here, down there, and you have the sun go down right over the river over here. You get photos with the church steeple in the foreground with the sun going down, nice sunset with the sun reflecting off the river and stuff, boats in that reflection. It's gorgeous pictures, really, really nice. but we're going to carry on. We're going to keep on keeping on here because we do also have to get down to the beach area, have a look down there at what we've got down that way. And what's changed? I'm not sure how accurate my thought process is at the moment. I have this thing in my brain that I saw something down at this new beach area where they have some big new feature which looked really, really cool, but I'm not sure how accurate it is. I'm sort of doubting my memory. I'm not sure if I saw a video of somewhere that looks similar to that beach area somewhere else. I saw a video on WeChat or something. And I'm sort of combining the two things into some false memory, or if I dreamt this thing. But yeah, we'll see when we get down there. It'll be interesting to see. Let's get this tracking working here. Okay, the tracking doesn't want to work for some reason. So yeah, I have this weird memory of something down at this beach area, which we won't mention it at the moment. We might mention it once we get down there if it's not there. If it is there, we won't have to mention it, we'll show you. But I'm not sure, so we'll see. So yeah, we're gonna wander down to the beach area. That's maybe 1 kilometre down the road in front of us, so we're not gonna film the whole way there. So we'll get back to you when we're down in that area. Don't go away, there will be plenty more still to come. So we're walking along here on this path. I hadn't actually realised this before, but this used to be just paving blocks, but they've painted it all up. It goes right the way back up towards the Shangqingwan village. And even here where they've got a little point heading back down to where we've got the guys fishing down here. They've even painted the steps up down here. We've still got a lot of the paint pots and stuff down here. So this has been fairly recently done, I imagine. I hadn't noticed this path being painted up like this before last time we were here. I wonder if they've done this. So they've done all the buildings back in the Shangqingwan village, painted them all up. Then we have the village down the other end of GaoYao, which they've done the same thing to, sort of turned it into turning it into a tourist area with all the little village buildings painted up. I wonder if they've done this path, these are sort of the colours that they've used on a lot of the buildings. I wonder if this path has been painted right the way along. That'd be pretty spectacular. Although, I will say it is a little slippery underfoot in places, especially where it's wet and we've had leaves from these trees come down, and the leaves have sort of been sitting there for a while. They have become a little slippery underfoot. Hello. Hello. Looks like they've got some sort of problem with their bike. I'd stop and help them, but I don't know anything about bikes, so we'll let them sort it out. Hopefully, if they're still stuck there when we're walking back, we might have to pop in and give them a hand, but rather surprised to see a foreigner over this way, I think. So we've got the beach area starting just up in front of us up here, about 100 yards in front of us. We've got all new apartment buildings over this side here. So these apartment buildings through the trees here are all brand new. These here, the ones in the back here, they're a few years old now, but we've got more being built here. So there's a heap of construction going on in this area. A lot of new shops being built along the street front here, which I wonder, we'll come back and see if I'm right on this, but I think we may well wind up with a heap of food places in there. Little restaurants and canteens and the like, with the beach area over here. So as they get all the tourists in for the coming in to spend a day on the sand here with their kids, give them somewhere right over the road to go and eat. Wow, it does look good. And then the sand is starting just on our left over here. It'll be interesting to see how many people are actually in here today with this, all this rain about. It has been raining on and off nearly all day. It's been just very, very wet. I didn't think I'd be getting out at all today, but seems to have disappeared. The weather app tells me there's no more rain on the way, so hopefully we've seen the end of it. So we got one young lad in there with his shovel digging holes, but not terribly many. Have this big stone sculpture out the front as an entry statement. Look at that. How good does that look? Really, really nice. Such a good look. Very cool. And then the sand heading way down. It's very, very wet at the moment. But plenty of space for the kids, but there's heaps more to see as we wander through here. So you can get a car in there, but I imagine that will be paid parking. Probably not terribly cheap either. Oh wow, we got some sort of go-karts operating down here now. Well, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, so GaoYao Sea Golden Beach. Well, if we've got go-karts operating, we might even fork out a little bit of money and go for a ride on a go-kart. Still got a few drops of water landing on us, but it's not too bad. You can see a drone flying up over the beach up in front of us there, so someone's happy to risk the water getting into their drone. It's not something I would do. It's too expensive. Too much money to be throwing away because you fly it when you shouldn't be flying. So have we got... no, it doesn't look like it. I was just looking to see. So we've got the beach area down here. I was just looking to see if we've got steps or anything to bring you up onto the next beach level, but it doesn't appear so. It's another big, big sand area here. And this is another area I mentioned before, the village back behind us where we started off. They have that all lit up at night. This is also, I noticed, was all lit up for the night time as well. But yeah, we're not going to see that today. It's but yeah, it looks really good. A few kids knocking around in there. Let's go have a walk up over the sand, have a look at what we got going on. So buckets and pails, digging holes, and they got water flowing down through there. They'll be having a blast, no doubt. So building little ponds and little rivers for their water to flow through. So yeah, a little bit too wet to have too many people around, but there is certainly people around. More in here digging their holes. I do love these little umbrellas that they've got positioned through here. Alright, that sand is really not comfortable on my feet. We get back up onto the pathway here. Wearing a pair of thongs, and as we walk it's flicking the sand up on the back of the legs. It's very uncomfortable. It's certainly not beach sand like those of you from Australia would recognise as beach sand. It's very gritty. Okay, so I wonder where we can access those go-karts from. I would really like to see that. Oh, we got another big sand area up here. More people up in this one. Aye. Also, we've got a couple of swings sitting here for the kids to come and have a swing on. More of these umbrellas for the parents to come and sit under while the kids are fooling around. And then getting into the water here. And then we've got people over on the right here. We've got so you can come and buy your buckets and spades and whatnot for the kids to play with. And then up beside the slide here, we have another level up. Right, we're going to have to walk around to our left here because we've got a heap of water down here. Try and avoid that as we can. Okay, we'll keep on wandering this way. Oh, we've got some food available here, so sausages on sticks. They call them hot dogs. I refuse to call them hot dogs. If you haven't got a sausage in a bun, it's not a hot dog, to my mind. Also, looks like we've had water right the way up here. Hello. Looks like we've had water right the way up here during the when the water was at its highest. In fact, we can see up here on the car park here how high the water actually came. So I got right up here. doing a clean-up. Looks like we've got guys, it looks like this might be an area where people come down to actually go swimming. Goodness me. These guys' legs, they're walking knee-deep in mud. Goodness me. So they've got quite a big clean-up job to be done here. Trying to get rid of all this mud. Alright, let's carry on back up this way. We'll get back up onto the top road up here. I haven't seen any sign of those go-karts that we saw being advertised yet. So I wonder if we head up onto this road and head back along to our left again, if we'll manage to run across them. Wow, so there's a lot of mud's been dumped here from the river. Wow, look at these guys. Just, they're gonna be really, really busy. Okay, heading up around to our left here, and we'll see what we can see back through this way. I wish I'd actually got over here last year when we had the flooding. I would like to have seen how high the river got last year. It must have been right up pretty close to where we are now, which is another 6-7 meters over where we are at the moment. But I didn't actually get over here when the water was really, really high. I should have made the effort, but classes and other things that not always possible to do everything that you want to do. Right, we'll just have a look over this crest, see what we've got a little bit further up the way here, if we've got anything else. No, it doesn't look like it. We're back into sort of normal GaoYao. So down the end here, just in about here, I don't know if we can see them coloured buildings in the camera there, but that's the sort of the other end of GaoYao where they've been doing the village. We might have to get over that way again sometime fairly soon and have a look back over there, but we may just before we finish off, we're going to head back down here. We have the sort of area up underneath the viewing platform where all the shops are. We'll just take a quick wander through there before we finish up. And then I'm going to wander down towards GaoYao and find some food, find a nice noodle bar or something for dinner. Some spicy noodles would hit the spot pretty bloody beautifully right now, actually. I've actually got there's a noodle shop. Where is it? It's it'll be out this way, over in GaoYao. Actually, it's not far from the middle bridge over there, which I often go to. There, they do stuff from noodles from Xi'an. They're really nice. They do a really, really nice beef noodle dish. Do a great job. So it is a good crowd in here. Even with the rain and stuff around, there's still plenty of people down having a look. Okay, we're going to duck up to our left here and see what we can find up this way. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I do love the stares that you get when people are not expecting to see a foreigner. But they're always a little bit too shy to say anything unless you say something first. They're never quite sure. Oh, so we've got some taps up here to wash your feet off after you finish playing in the sand. Don't want to get sand in your car. Toilets in here. Again, all unisex. And then up under here, as we've seen before, all the different places to grab a bite to eat, grab a drink, various bits and pieces. Oh, look down in here. Cage down here, we've got a little baby goat. Look at this. Hello there. Cool. Someone's got a pet goat. So this would be a beautiful spot to come and hang out while your kids are off doing what they're doing down in the sand. Come and have a coffee or an iced tea or whatever you like to drink. So yeah, things are definitely on the move here in GaoYao. There's lots going on, which is really good to see. I've been here over 8 years now and watched a heap of stuff going on over in GaoYao. A lot of changes, a lot of things happening there. But GaoYao has always sort of remained very much the same. It's there's not much has happened in the time I've been here, but yeah, there's definitely more starting to happen now. It's yeah, really good to see. It's an area that I don't know, but I think they could do with a bit of a kick. Try and get a bit more tourism. You know, you get a lot of tourists over to GaoYao with Seven Star Lake and the crags and General Mountain, the ancient wall, the museum, all that stuff. There's heaps of stuff for tourists over there. It'd be nice to have a little bit more over this side of the river so that people aren't just coming and staying over there in GaoYao. They actually get out a little bit further afield, have a look at a little bit more stuff. You know, we've got Golden Elephant Mountain up in the back of GaoYao, which is beautiful. We might have to try and get up there again sometime soon, actually. Haven't been up there for a while. And yeah, there's some really, really nice spots here that have a lot of potential that just need a bit of money put into them to get them to reach their potential. So hopefully they keep spending a bit of money over here, get some more tourists in, get some more money coming in here. And we can see this place starting to improve along with GaoYao. And Dinghu, of course, there's a lot of money being spent over in Dinghu with all the new construction and stuff going on. So yeah, Jiaqing, definitely on the move. Things are changing here a lot. Things are changing all the time in this place. It's amazing. I was just talking with Elva. Actually, I mentioned in the last video that we'll have to try and get hold of Elva and go and do a video on the Mahjong. And just as I finished that video, she sent me a message saying come out and have a drink. So I ended up in a bar having a drink because she's leaving. She's off to Sri Lanka for up to 6 months, working as a tour guide over there. So yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything with her for a while. She takes off on, what's the date today? 29th, so she takes off in 2 days, heading over to Sri Lanka, work as a tour guide. Hello again.
What are you doing?
Making videos. What are you doing?
Ning, ning, ning.
Ning, ning, ning. Ride your bikes. Good job. Have fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye. What are you doing? Ning, ning, ning. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so Elva, we were looking at hopefully getting a video and showing you what Mahjong is like and the rules and how it works and stuff, but that's going to have to be put onto the back burner, although we might be able to find someone from the English corner who's got good knowledge of Mahjong, who plays regularly, that we can go and do a video with their Mahjong group. We'll have to see who we can find. And then, yeah, that's a bummer with Elva leaving. I was hoping to do a trip over to Guangxi with her during the vacation and go and see her family. But yeah, that's on the back burner. She's already said we were sat in the bar over the river having a drink. And she said when she gets back, so she's actually left her car. She's just dropped her car over in Guangxi with her family for safekeeping while she's away. And yeah, she said when she gets back, we'll go over to Guangxi together, go and pick her car up, grab the girls, and we'll go for a bit of a road trip around Guangxi. So that should be interesting. We'll see how we go with all of that, depending on timing and whether I've got classes or whether she gets back in the holidays. We'll see where we wind up. But that's going to be about it for today. We've got not much more to see. I'm going to head off to the left up here. We're going to go over and find somewhere for some dinner. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. If you've enjoyed that, hit that like button, share with friends, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. Questions or comments down there in the comment section. If there's anything you would like to learn about life here in China, in Guangdong, especially here in Zhaoqing, again, down there in the comment section. If you come up with a good idea, we'll go away and make you a video. But for now, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, and we will see you all in the next one. Cheers.